Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Abu Huraira reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "He who saw me in a dream in fact saw me, for the Satan does not appear in my form." Sahih Muslim 2266, a reference 42, Hadith 23. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Abu Huraira reported, "I heard Allah's Messenger as saying, he who saw me in a dream would soon see me in the state of wakefulness, or as if he saw me in a state of wakefulness, for the Satan does not appear in my form." Sahih Muslim 2266b, reference 42, Hadith 24. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Abu Qatada reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "He who saw me in dream in fact saw the truth, what is true." Sahih Muslim 2267, reference 42, Hadith 25. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. The above two hadith have been narrated likewise through another chain of transmitters. Sahih Muslim 2267b, reference 42, Hadith 26. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Habir reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "He who saw me in sleep in fact saw me, for it is not possible for the Satan to appear in my form." And he also said, "When any one of you sees a hulm he should not inform anyone, for it is a sort of vain sport of devil in the state of sleep." Sahih Muslim 2268, a reference 42, Hadith 27. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Habir b. Abdullah reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "He who saw me in a dream in fact saw me, for the Satan cannot assume my form." Sahih Muslim 2268b, reference 42, Hadith 28. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Habir reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "There came to him, the Holy Prophet, a desert Arab, and said, I saw in a dream that I had been beheaded and I had been following it, the severed head. Allah's apostle reprimanded him, saying, Do not inform about the vain sporting of devil with you during the night." Sahih Muslim 2268c, reference 42, Hadith 29. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Habir reported that there came to Allah's apostle a desert Arab and said, "Allah's Messenger, I saw in the state of sleep as if my head had been cut off and I had been moving on haltingly after it." Thereupon Allah's Messenger said to that desert Arab, "Do not narrate to the people the vain sporting of Satan with you in your sleep." And the narrator also said, "I heard Allah's Messenger in his subsequent address, None amongst you should narrate the vain sporting of devil with him in the dream." Sahih Muslim 2268d, reference 42, Hadith 30. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. Habir reported that a person came to Allah's apostle and said, "Allah's Messenger, I have seen in the state of sleep as if my head had been cut off." Thereupon Allah's apostle laughed and said, "When the Satan plays with any one of you in the state of sleep, do not mention it to the people." And in the hadith transmitted by Abu Bakr, the words are, "If one of you is played with," and he did not make any mention of the word Satan. Sahih Muslim 2268e, reference 42, Hadith 31. Sahih Muslim, the Book of Dreams. It is reported either on the authority of Ibn Abbas or on the authority of Abu Huraira that a person came to Allah's Messenger and said, "Allah's Messenger, I saw while I was sleeping during the night this vision, that there was a canopy from which butter and honey were trickling, and I also saw people collecting them in the palms of their hands, some more, some less, and I also saw a rope connecting the earth with the sky, and I saw you catching hold of it and rising towards the heaven. Then another person after you catching hold of it and rising towards heaven. Then another person catching hold of it, but it was broken while it was rejoined for him, and he also climbed up." Abu Bakr said, "Allah's Messenger, "May my father be sacrificed for you, by Allah, allow me to interpret it." Allah's Messenger said, "Well, give its interpretation." Thereupon Abu Bakr said, "The canopy signifies the canopy of Islam, and that what trickles out of it in the form of butter and honey is the Holy Quran and its Sahih Muslim 2269, reference 42, Hadith 32. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams' sweetness and softness and what the people get hold of it in their palms implies major portion of the Quran or the small portion. And so far as the rope joining the sky with the earth is concerned, it is the truth by which you stood in the worldly life, and by which Allah would raise you to heaven. Then the person after you would take hold of it, and he would also climb up with the help of it. Then another person would take hold of it and climb up with the help of it. Then another person would take hold of it and it would be broken. Then it would be rejoined for him and he would climb up with the help of it. Allah's Messenger, may my father be taken as a ransom for you. Tell me whether I have interpreted it correctly or I have made an error. Allah's Messenger said, "You have interpreted a part of it correctly and you have erred in interpreting a part of it." Thereupon he said, "Allah's Messenger, by Allah, tell me that part where I have committed an error." Thereupon he said, "Don't take in Sahih Muslim 2269, a reference 42, Hadith 32. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams Oath. Sahih Muslim 2269, a reference 42, Hadith 32. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams. Ibn Abbas reported that there came to Allah's apostle a person as he was returning from Uhud, and he said, "Allah's Messenger, I saw in sleep during the night a canopy trickling butter and honey." The rest of the hadith is the same. Sahih Muslim 2269b, reference 42, Hadith 33. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams. It is reported either on the authority of Ibn Abbas or on that of Abu Huraira that a person came to Allah's Messenger and said, "Verily I saw during the night a canopy." The rest of the hadith is the same. Sahih Muslim 2269c, reference 42, Hadith 34. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams. Ibn Abbas reported that Allah's Messenger used to say to his companions, "He who amongst you sees a vision should narrate it and I would interpret it for him." And a person came and said, "Allah's Messenger, I saw a canopy." The rest of the hadith is the same. Sahih Muslim 2269d, reference 42, Hadith 35. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams. Anas b. Malik reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "I saw during the night that which a person sees during the sleep, as if we are in the house of Uqba b. Rafi, that there was brought to us the fresh dates of Ibn Tab. I interpreted it as the sublimity for us in the world and good ending in the hereafter, and that our religion is good." Sahih Muslim 2270, reference 42, Hadith 36. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams. Abdullah b. Umar reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "I saw in a dream that I was using miswak and two persons contended to get it from me, one being older than the other one. I gave the miswak to the younger one. It was said to me to give that to the older one, and I gave it to the older one." Sahih Muslim 2271, reference 42, Hadith 37. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams. Abu Musa reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "I dreamt, while asleep, that I was about to migrate from Mecca to a land abounding in palm trees, and I guessed that it would be Yamama or Hajar, but it was the city of Yathrib, the old name of Medina. And I saw in this dream of mine that I was brandishing a sword and its upper end was broken, and this is what fell, in the form of misfortune, to the believers on the day of Uhud. I brandished the sword for the second time and it became all right, and this is what came to be true when Allah granted us victory and solidarity of the believers. And I saw therein cows also, and Allah is the doer of good." These meant the group from amongst the believers on the day of Uhud and the goodness which Allah brought after that and the reward of attestation of His truth which Allah brought to us after the day of Badr. Sahih Muslim 2272 Reference 42 Hadith 38. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams Ibn Abbas reported that Musaylima al-Kadhib, the greater liar, who claimed prophethood after the death of the Holy Prophet, came during the lifetime of Allah's apostle to Medina and said, "If Muhammad peace be upon him assigns his caliphate to me after him I would follow him." And there came along with him a large body of persons of his tribe. And there came to him Allah's apostle along with Thabit b. Qais b. Shammas, and the Prophet of Allah had a piece of wood in his hand until he came in front of Musaylima in the company of his companions and said, "If you were to ask even this wood, I would never give it to you. I am not going to do anything against the will of God in your case, and if you turn away from what I say, Allah will destroy you. And I find you in the same state which I was shown in the dream, and here is Thabit, and he would answer you on my behalf." He, the Holy Prophet, then went back. Ibn Abbas said, "I asked the meaning of the words of Allah's apostle. You are the Sahih Muslim 2273, 2274a Reference 42 Hadith 39. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams saying what I was made to see about you in my dream. And Abu Huraira reported that Allah's Messenger said, "While I was sleeping I saw in my hands 2 gold bangles. This had a disturbing effect upon me, and I was given a suggestion in the sleep that I should blow over them, so I blew over them and they were no more. And I interpreted these 2 bangles as the 2 great liars who would appear after me, and the one amongst them was Al-Anasi, the inhabitant of Sana, and the other one Musaylima, the inhabitant of Yamama." Sahih Muslim 2273, 2274a Reference 42 Hadith 39. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams Abu Huraira reported Allah's Messenger as saying, "While I was sleeping, the treasures of the earth were presented to me, and I was made to wear in my hands 2 gold bangles. I felt a sort of burden upon me, and I was disturbed, and it was suggested to me that I should blow over them, so I blew and both of them disappeared. I interpreted them as 2 great liars who would appear at any time, one is the inhabitant of Sana and the other is that of Yamama." Sahih Muslim 2274b Reference 42 Hadith 40. Sahih Muslim. The Book of Dreams Samura b. Jundab reported that when Allah's Messenger had performed his dawn prayer he turned his face towards them, that is towards his companions, and said, "Did any one of you see any vision last night?" Sahih Muslim 2275 Reference 42 Hadith 41.